Hey guys, home from work. I have a really small rant. Very small. Let's do it in like 15 seconds. If you get honked at more than twice when you're driving, go back to driver's school, please. Oh my gosh. Anyway, crazy drivers. So, maybe that was 15 seconds. I don't know. Oh, 23, sorry. So anyway, going to work on the prop car. Need to get my butt out there, hopefully weld up that exhaust. The other thing I want to say is thank you guys for all of your comments and everybody that's starting to watch now. I feel like I'm actually doing this for something and not just myself. Although sometimes it is nice to go back and watch videos so I can see what I've done. Sometimes I'll forget what my plans were, you know, whatever. So anybody else that's interested in doing this themselves, you really should, because it's fun to watch. It's kind of like reality TV for us haunt nuts. So, yeah. Anyway, might grab some grub first, and then it's out to the car. Okay, this just totally proves that I don't know my camera as well as I think I do. I just got through recording like about 4 minutes of stuff, and it was on pause the whole time. I go to stop recording, and I'm like, what? Oh, no way. Okay, so anyway, now I can't even remember what I was saying. I've been to the top of the mountain, and it is good. This is all the Halloween stuff in the back of the room. I wanted to get some black plastic so that I could lay down outside, weld the exhaust up to the prop car without getting soaked. And since I was digging through this stuff, because that's some leftover 6mm plastic from the walls of the haunted house and everything, when I was digging through all this stuff, I came across something that I thought that you guys might find interesting, and it's actually, I think it's a good lighting idea. This right here is the donation booth that I used last year. Was the first year I made it, and it's, I don't know the exact measurements, maybe 1.5 feet wide, actually 1.5 feet square, all the way around, and probably about 3 feet tall. But what I did is I cut out the wood around there, got a piece of plexiglass from Lowe's, and on the inside of the plexiglass I roughed it up real well so that the light behind it would disperse evenly through the front. And the graphic, I can't remember where I got the graphic from, but if you go on a search online for vinyl graphics, and it's the same type that people are putting on their cars a lot nowadays, you know, like, just for instance, the one where you've got the mom, the dad, the 2 kids, and the dog and the cat. Those are vinyl graphics. Anyway, I'm sure you guys know what they are. So anyway, I was going to light the back of it with LEDs, but that would have been like extremely brilliant. I wanted to have more of a faint glow, but I still wanted to have it lit. So what I did is I built a shelf in the back. Yeah, there's my finger too. Yeah. Built a shelf in the other side of this, and there's actually a plate, so there's like a gap, maybe like that, with the back plate of wood, and all the glow sticks, just 6 glow sticks, go back there. So it gave it a really nice green glow, something that wasn't, you know, dominating as far as, you know, when you look at it you get blinded. But yeah, I just thought that'd be a good lighting idea. I did the same thing with the Northwest Harvest donation booth, but only in that one I used blue and white LEDs because those are the colors. So same exact concept, but only I put 2 blue LEDs on top, one on the right, one on the left, and on the bottom without splitting it, so all the light is, you know, contained in the same area, the blue and the white. On the bottom I put the white LEDs, and then I also encased that in kind of like a box, like a 1x1 wood frame around it, and then a piece of plywood on the back of it to hold all the light in, and used aluminum foil to line all that, so no light was wasted. It was all reflected through the front. And the fading effect from the blue into the white was actually really cool, really brilliant. So, just a lighting idea. I'm going to go and brave the rain and get back on the prop car, bring the welder outside, and hope to get that exhaust done here in just a second. Alright, so the first thing I've done besides getting the plastic down there is I went and measured the spacing that I need and kind of where I want the exhaust to be. I actually want people to see like just this little part, and the reason why I did the whole thing is just in case, because I don't know how far back people are going to be. Obviously I want this prop to be like maybe 5 feet away and come at you from about 5 feet distance. I think that would give a good effect without having it go too fast, because I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to scare the crap out of them. So anyway, can't remember what I was saying now because I just thought that was funny. Got this piece in, cut it, welded it. Not the best weld job. It's dark, it's cold, it's raining. So my next thing that I'm going to do is actually tack that piece up above to the side of the frame. And then once that piece is in there, it'll hold this enough to where I can take the car, flip it up, put it on the casters. Which, if you just started watching, you should go back and watch like the start of my vlogs, because I go through exactly what I'm doing with this prop. But flip it up on the casters, and then I'll use a ladder and do the second piece of the brace. Thank you. See, I just have to speak slower. Anyway, I'll weld that when it's up in the air. That way I can get the a better weld on everything, make sure everything's okay that way. Right now I'm just worried about spacing and where I want it to be, and it's going to be a lot easier to do that spacing down here in its actual position than it would be when it's flipped up in the air. So the next time you watch this, hopefully the car will be sitting upright. Okay, so this is like one of the crappiest welds in all of mankind, but I've got it tacked to the top of the frame, or at least I think I do. And that was actually the view from the speaker hole that I cut yesterday. So there we go. Barely visible, but still there, because you cannot get more real than real. And you guys are getting tired of me saying that. Maybe. So anyway, I'm going to flip the car up and continue welding. Yeah, it's still not light. This thing still probably weighs like 400 pounds. There's a lot of sheet metal still on it, but okay. Better view of the exhaust and my total unepic welds. Wow. Crappy. So, nope, no flesh wounds. I'm okay. So anyway, oh, and here's where the speaker hole, I'm not sure if you can get perspective on that. It's where the spare tire used to go right there. So you saw it yesterday from the inside, and this is where it is outside. So speaker here, exhaust here, should project the sound absolutely in the direction it needs to go. So I want to finish welding that up. I wish I could set the camera somewhere so you guys could see the sparks, because sparks and destruction and construction are cool. So, alrighty, so I guess that's what I'm going to do. So you'll see it in just a second here. Alright, well, the welding's all done. I'm sorry I wasn't able to show it to you guys, but there's no dry place to put the camera so that I could do that. So, sorry, and I don't want any critiques of my welds because they suck. So, anyway, I'm not a welder. I mean, I can fabricate, but I guess I do an okay job. But anyway, I've got 2 bars, one here on either side of the frame, and that's just going to add support for the exhaust. And as you can see, look at this. I'm not sure if you can see it because when I move, the camera moves, but it's solid. It is not going anywhere. It's actually even better than factory. Bloody Fords. Anyway, so the last remaining things to do is going to be to get that tube I showed you last night, mount it up in here, seal it, drill a hole here in the side, feed the tube into it, and then find a way to mount the fog machine inside so that it's also not going to melt the tube. So I might have to use something that'll dissipate the heat a little bit, because I don't want the plastic tube to melt. So that's it. I'm going to get cleaned up. I'm going to head inside and get some dinner because I still haven't eaten yet. I told you I was going to eat, but I didn't eat. So anyway, this is where the prop car is tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, and I still have to fix this camber issue that I was talking about, but that'll come at a later date. So yeah, so and for those of you that just joined also, I'm not sure how I can do this and have you guys see it, but the whole car on the casters easily moves, at least on concrete. I'm not going to want to see what it looks like when it's moving on the grass. But anyway, I'm going to go eat. I'll catch you guys inside. So the last thing I want to do tonight is give the shout out of the day, or shout outs of the day, whoever are new subscribers. DK Ruelas, work with me here, alright? And Hauntoween. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, subscribing. Thank everybody, even though I've already did this at the beginning of the vlog. For you guys, it was like 7 minutes ago. For me, it was like 3 hours ago. So, or something like that. Anyway, thank you all for commenting, watching. We'll catch you up tomorrow and see what else or what other we will catch you guys tomorrow, and ay Dios mío, take two. We will catch you guys tomorrow, and I'll show you what else I'm able to achieve on the prop car. At this point, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. So, but I'll do something, because you have to do something, because if you don't do anything, nothing gets done. So, anyway, catch you guys tomorrow.